I am the most powerful seed ever, growing with infinite power and determination of myself. I have no limits. Everything I do, I get something out of it. I have an inhumane sense of willingness and responsibility as an artist. I am God, I am God, I am God. My words and ability to play guitar are thorns poking out to the world, piercing the ignorant mind of humiliation and fear. I have no fear. I am the fear. I let myself see my fears and destroy them before they become instilled in my head to make me believe I need to get over them in time. There is no time, just moments to completely create myself. The perseverance I have is intuitive to my being. I am God, I am God, I am God. Your anger, your love, your cameras, your comments, your pictures, your willingness all make me more than the image I portray. Millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire mindset forever. No limits besides the one I put on myself. No high-reaching goal will ever be set. I will fulfill my passion today, right now. There is no time, just moments. There is no time, just moments.
I'm like a cowboy. I'm like a cowboy. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, my name is Titus Gandy. I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I moved to New York because I was in an off-Broadway show, but I started out as someone who sold comedy tickets in Times Square. It gave me the ability to interact with people who didn't want to be bothered, who wanted to be bothered, and I realized it was like something more that I really wanted. I wanted something more involved with people because I'm an actor. That's my potential job. I want to be an actor. So I was standing outside one day, and I saw the Naked Cowboy, and he was outside playing his guitar. People were coming up to him, taking pictures with him, and I've heard of him before, but I never really knew exactly who he was, you know? So I walked up to him and I was like, hey, Naked Cowboy, I was wondering if I could somehow become a Naked Cowboy, you know? And he looked at me and he said, yeah, come on down. So we came here, the lair, you know, the sanctuary, and gave me a pair of underwear, told me to try it on, come back the next day at 11 o'clock, and to start, you know? So, put the underwear on, got right to it. I went outside on my first day and I was obviously nervous, you know? Just like, for instance, today, you know, it's probably, 40 degrees, and the only thing I'm thinking about right now is how can I prepare myself for the days coming along, mentally and physically. The hardest thing about doing this job is going out there. Once you're out there, you're fine. But getting the courage to go out there, I mean, shit. You know, if you have a better plan than that, you know, let me know. Because there's got to be traits about you that make you interesting for people of New York, whether they live here or not, tourists, to, you know, come up to you and take a picture, you know? So the lines that I give out, the way I play the guitar, the way I stand, the way I pose, all that is all conscious, you know? My method, I guess, to this whole thing is to be as confident and to be as open-minded as possible. Because I'm still new, so people still come up to me in shock or sometimes even disappointed, you know? They're like, you're copying the Naked Cowboy. Are you even a part of the franchise? Are you this, are you that? And I'm just like, yes or no, however how I feel, you know? If I want to tell them the truth, then I'll tell them the truth. If I want to tell them what they want to hear, then I'm going to tell them what they want to hear. If I tell them what they don't want to hear, then I'm going to tell them what they don't want to hear. You know what I mean? It's all a game. It's all just fun, you know? For instance, on my second day, I was called a nigger. I was nigger, you know? And at first I was like hurt. I was like, oh my God, you know? How could someone say this to me in front of all these people? And then right away I switched it up and I was like, well, I'm the naked nigger, you know? And people came around, they were like, what is this guy doing? People, in my point of view, have a tendency to want to understand things before they invest in things, you know? People always ask me all the time, they're like, are you cold? And I go, no, I'm sweating my balls off. What do you mean, you know? It's all about the reverse of things, you know what I mean? The answer that people didn't expect, you know? Sometimes people say like, what does your mom think? What do your parents think? And I say, they have no idea. So don't put it on Facebook, you know what I mean? Because people love what they can't identify. People are gonna be like, what's he doing? What's he doing? What's he gonna do next? What's he gonna do next? Because you gotta remember, we're in Times Square, you know, there's something going on every 5 seconds. People who live in New York and who are from New York have seen so much, you know? But if you can grab their attention, then you're doing a great job.
I'm 42, he's 21. He could, well, I still think I'll last longer than his ass.
I don't think so. But
We'll see.
I don't think
We'll
so.
see, bro.
You know.
We'll see.
Rob has this idea that he wants me to be a lot more famous than he is. But the whole time, you know, as an artist, I realized that like, it's always about why. Why am I doing this? What message am I trying to get out there? The only message that I want to get across is that individuality is completely up to you. I mean, you are who you are, and getting a sense of who you are is the greatest thing and the greatest accomplishment of your life, in my opinion. I have no limitations. There's nothing I really can't do, you know? I am never gonna work for anybody. I will be an entrepreneur for the rest of my life. Whether it be on the stage, whether it be in the movies, whether it be outside naked in Times Square, I will always work for myself. I'm a brand. Being a naked cowboy is the most challenging thing I've ever done, but at the same time, it's the most enjoyable thing I've ever done because not only am I going out there exposing myself, but you know, there's publicity, there's gratitude. Nothing can bring me down, you know what I mean? It's like a high when I go out there, you know? My life is about taking risk, you know? I'm not a planned out person. I live in the moment, you know? I don't think about the future or the past. I live in the moment, what's going on right now. This is the first initial interview I've ever had, and I'm the naked black cowboy, you know what I mean? So like, in 20 years, this is gonna be huge. That's the way I'm thinking. And if it's not, who cares? As long as I think it now, because I'm living in the moment. I live in the moment.